Was this device designed by priests of Ornyx?
Don't underestimate me, boss. Just find a cozy drop. Mission accomplished. Now you don't have to worry about your tape.
Not bad, but just a warning. If the—
Don't worry, trust me. For that sweet one.
Huh. This feels truly magical. When did you pick up this trick? We're here. Can we turn off this spotlight now? It's really blinding.
No problem. Just use
The scent of gold coins, gems, and fine leather. It's so refreshing. Yes. What are you waiting for?
Roger that. Watch me.
Wow! That's a huge chest. Wow, a massive haul. As expected for a realm of Fugusa's disciples. This entire chest is filled with ornaments made from ocean's tears.
Thanks for the gift, boss. Much appreciated. Look at the clarity of this purple crystal. It nudges my skin tone. Let me try this on. Where is my treasure?
How long have we known each other? I can't believe you still fall for this.
This is... How could I have forgotten about this? I'll believe it is true, and a lie becomes reality.
The demigod of trickery's divine gift. Far more All right, enough fooling around. Here's the real thing.
Cipher rules! I've already pinpointed the next trove of treasure! Starting navigation. Boss lady, we're set to make a fortune this time! Got any plans on how to spend it?
Of course. Spend nothing. Have you...
Whoa! Isn't that like...
Uh-huh.
Here we go round the river of souls. Spirit...
There's a big... Look at its face.
Yeah, so ugly. Ugly enough to make even me a little...
If that ugly brute messes up my face, even the stoic Talantin might end up shedding a tear.
Indeed, that would be heartbreaking. Clearly running away is the sensible choice.
So, how about you take the front?
Right. Fleeing fits a rogue nature. Huh?
They're lost.
Have some sunshine.
I shall remember this one.
Mavis. Dispel the gloom. Restore the skies. Thanks. You can't run. Is it coming? Are you in the West Wind? Let me go! I'll take it on.
Root here.
Found me.
Embrace a new life.
Such an ugly and useless creature, taken down with just a couple of... Hey, Bartolos.
Here! Squeak!
Look at you, all shaken up. Can't handle even this bit of it. Should be safe here now. Get to work.
Aye, boss lady Cypher.
It doesn't smell like anything valuable this time. Since we've already dug it up, let's open it and... Huh. Is this Probably not. I've never seen or heard of anyone from Styxia and Akama. At least, I'm still left for Dolos. Guess this city... It does seem unfair, doesn't it? Just because they were born in...
Yeah, the world just isn't fair, is it? Speaking of the world-bearing titan, Cypher, didn't you tell me once you used to be an apprentice at Kephal's priestly court?
Huh? Did I?
Yeah, you definitely told me, and I remember it clearly.
Oh, right. I did tell you. It wasn't a big deal. I just snuck in with a bunch of mumbling priests and watched them. Honestly, I was only interested in the wallets of the old grandpas on the council back then. Don't remember much?
Oh, I see. But you in a priest robe? No, that's hard.
Who asked you to picture that? Besides, priest robes from 1,000...
Right. I didn't think about that. I was just curious.
How ridiculous. Come on, let's head to the next spot. Where did this roadblock come from? Ugh, this is so annoying. The treasure is right in front of us.
Oh dear, we're stuck here. But I have a plan. Should we call on that big, noisy, cumbersome hand of Zen?
Never thought that thing would actually come in handy. Alright.
Leave it to me, boss. I don't need a controller. After all, you know. Hand of Zagreus. Looks like a...
Not bad. However...
Let's go to the next room.
Hey! Slow down! That...
What did I ask?
You know, that question. The one you...
Forgive me, boss lady, but have you been under a lot of stress lately? I didn't...
Oh. Is that so? Maybe you're right. I have been a little on edge lately.
Treasure, let's go!
Twinkle, twinkle in my chest, how this core flame is the This scent feels like something incredible is buried here.
Incredible indeed! If even boss lady says so.
Do I need to give instructions here? Get it?
What?
Oh, isn't this a golden scapegoat? Interesting. Looks like whoever buried this treasure wanted to play a little game with us.
Oh, isn't there a myth about this thing? Those who feared fire became...
Sheep, humans, whatever. All I know is unlocking this gets us treasure. Here!
Puzzles and tricks are right up my alley. Just leave it to little old me. Told you, nothing can stop me. Cypher, it's your turn now.
Stop! Stay there, and don't turn around.
Huh? What do you mean?
I told you, don't move.
My poor old back. What are you doing?
quiet. Don't say anything on that seamstress. She's...
What? Boss, do you mean?
Stay put and keep quiet. I'll handle her. Whoa, whoa. Seamstress. Getting sneaky, aren't we? Did you think I wouldn't notice your little spies lurking around me?
As time passes, I find myself leaning more with only the power of this little nymph. Naturally, I couldn't slip past your sharp eyes, Cyphera.
Even if you could fully control Bartolos's mind, I would still be able to see through your disguise. You've gone to such lengths to spy on my every move. What exactly are you after? I've told you before, you don't need me to succeed. Why don't you just let this go? I already made an exception and got involved with Castorus and Grey Mystery. Asking for more now. Isn't that pushing your luck a bit too far?
I've plotted and schemed my whole life, but I never could have predicted. I've spent centuries trying to figure out where I went wrong, replaying every moment over and over. But you've never given me a chance to explain myself.
Don't talk to me.
1,000 years ago, out of foolishness, I let my silence steal away the most beautiful sound I'd ever known.
My silence.
So this time, I must say this to you, even if it's all in vain. I need you, Cyphera. The Chrysos Heir's mission needs you. The finale I've delayed for far too long. It's finally here. Whatever resentment you still hold against me will fade once I'm gone. Please, come back to Akama. I'm begging you. Without you, they don't stand a chance.
I'll think about it, seamstress. But stop watching me. Unless you want to lose me for...
Don't worry. As much as I'd love to hear your voice again, to see your face, it seems that chance will never come. Goodbye, Cyphera.
Goodbye, Aglaya.
Ah, what a shame. I thought there'd be some real treasure under that goat's head.
Turns out, everything in that chest was soaked in water from the River of Souls. Nothing valuable left. Those relics were once priceless. But
Aww, hearing that from you makes it sound so sad. Wait, why am I getting all sentimental? I haven't even processed what just happened. Oh!
If you see her, let her know this. As demigods,
Could it have been back then when...
do you remember now? Looks like you don't need me to jog your memory. She must have slipped that nymph into your... Don't underestimate that bug. It's every bit as dangerous as the seamstress's golden thread.
Whoa, that's like some brainwashing monster straight out of the black eye! Boss, how did you realize something was wrong? I'm curious. What exactly did it...
Actually, it gave itself away very early on.
Speaking of the world-bearing titan, Cypher,
We've been partners in crime for 1,000 years. We've talked about everything there is to talk about.
but, boss lady, there's a chance Aglaya...
And as far as I know, the embodiment of trickery despises that golden thread which forces... Isn't that right, Zagreus?
You have a terrifyingly sharp
After all, I'm the only one in the world who knows you're still alive. To make sure you survive the Titan trial, I had to fool the entire world. If you want to keep that lie from falling apart, you'd better keep playing your part in the days ahead.
Even if it weren't for saving my worthless little life, I'd still walk through fire for Cypher without hesitation.
You may have been reduced to this form, but you still haven't lost your way with words.
Speaking of which, Cypher, you're not taking that wicked woman's life's been pretty great lately. Why get into trouble now? Don't you think?
Honestly, I've been thinking. Maybe a trip back now wouldn't be too bad.
You're back again, Cyphera, your face.
I need clothes. Anything. Just throw me something. A piece of cloth will do. Just enough to cover the wounds. I will pay back the amount I owe. I promise.
You're bleeding golden blood.
Yes. What about it? So what if I'm one of those Chrysosairs they talk about? Those infinitely strong heroes. World-renowned sword.
Cyphera.
Oh, I'm sorry to disappoint. Who knew that group of amazing people would include me? Popper.
Stop it, Cyphera. I'll give you clothes. Warm you up and... stay here. Stay in my workshop until you're healed.
Aren't you going to ask me? How? Right. What's the use? I'm so good at lying.
I don't need to ask. Nor do I need to use the golden thread. I know stay here. You won't have to deal with the cold or go hungry.
Aren't you worried I'll ruin this place's reputation? Or that I might sneak off with your...
I wouldn't have invited you if I were worried about those things.
You're weird, seamstress. You know, I've tried not to become a liar. But honestly, what makes you think I won't disappoint you?
Because I can feel it. Not with the power of a demigod, but with the... That's why you keep coming by, but also why you hesitate to stay longer. You worry you'll taunt... After taking over Nestia's divine authority, I became used to letting the golden thread distinguish sincerity from falsehood. Cyphera, you're an honest thing I've given to this world. Stay here with me. You have a...
You've got a way of talking that's hard to follow. All right, let's make it a deal. You have 1 day to change your mind.
Pressure, fear, planting seeds of a... From what I know, these stories are true. The kindness we know today, strictly speaking, is objectively, the rise of the cleaners was both inevitable and necessary. Yet their ruthless and twisted method... Even in these crumbling end times, there are always those who find ways to ask the vested interests to abandon their status, wealth, and ambitions in this world for...
There you are, Lord Donghung. We couldn't reach you on the teleslate. so the Holy City Guard almost assumed you two had met some terrible... You pests crawling in the shadows, back off. Your plot ends here. You've played your hand. Run while you still can. It might be your only chance to stay away from Akama forever. If you set foot there again, because Aglaya is dead, and in the eyes of the Holy City citizens, her...
Looks like she was wrong about you.
She? Are you talking about the mastermind behind all...
Well, she thought you were weak. She believed that even when you were facing the
Misinterpreting mercy for weakness shows how arrogant and foolish your master is. They're still alive. With proper care, they'll pull through in a few days, but I must warn you. I haven't fought a human in ages. I can't guarantee I'll always be able to hold back. If you feel as lucky as they are, try me.
Finon is seriously upset.
Get out of here. Don't show your face around us again. If your master wants to stop the flame chase journey, she'd better bring it.
I've said it more than once, Lord Finon. We're not here to start a fight. We came only to ensure you weren't anywhere else. While you were unaware, we already accomplished our mission. So, Lord Finon.
Are you...
I'm fine. Anyone who uses innocent lives as bargaining chips has... I guess the opposition within the Council of Elders. If the conspiracy is exposed, they'll be hunted down in the Holy City like rats with nowhere to run, no matter where they hide. My teleslate. Aglaya. Blasted. But how could they possibly? Stay calm. This could just be one of her...
Finon, what should we do now?
Stay on course. I'll contact Treeby and ask her to keep the citizens calm. We'll hurry back to Akama as fast... I won't be merciful this time.
Cartonis? You're forging a sword of... I haven't seen you wield the hammer in so long. I couldn't...
You, Aglaya, in this form, you come to me.
That's right. At this moment, my physical form is already shattered. My journey as a human in this world has... It's time to fulfill our pact.
Of course. The pact. I haven't forgotten.
The thing I entrusted to you. Do you still have it?
Far too plain this vessel is. Not worthy of you.
I insist. Over the past 1,000 years, every piece of fabric I've worked with has been tainted by my cold divinity. This ornament stands apart. It was a gift from a child.
How to say goodbye to everyone.
I'm afraid there's no such detailed plan this time. The moment has come. My departure will give them one less thing to worry about. This...
Invented for the Titans, Kremnos' soul-forging technology. Is that what you want, Aglaya?
You've confirmed this with me repeatedly. Condense my divinity into this ornament. in...
Selfless until the end. Envy that child. There's no need to. Already lived a...
Your praise puts my heart at ease. Grand Croc, please. Take me through the lost tempering that fate has told.
The city is silent, and tension is building with every passing second. The news is probably spread by now. Every household is locked up tight, and all the market stalls. I hope so. I just can't believe she'd be taken down. But this is all part of a larger plan. Treby must know something. She just couldn't say it in the mess. Let's go find her. Hung came back before us. Hello. Don't worry. The cleaners didn't lay a hand on Lord Krateros. Were you in the city when it happened?
Regrettably, no one knows the detail. Eyewitnesses only saw.
It's fine.
Eyewitnesses at the Memorial Palace saw Aglaia fall from the chryso.
Oh, God.
She showed no signs of life by the time the Holy City guards approached to check. They were too afraid to jump to conclusions. After all, she was a demigod who lived for over 1,000 years, the leader of the Chrysos heirs. She was pierced through the heart by a uniquely crafted dagger.
No, that doesn't. The ones who appeared in the grove and those who confronted Don Hung in the Abyss didn't immediately resort to violence. They didn't have any reason nor the courage to attack.
I'll stay here to lead the guards and maintain order. Find out what happened, but don't take too long. With Aglaia gone, someone has to... Also, Miss Hyacinth was the one who declared Aglaia dead.
Thank you, Lord Krat. The baths are empty. Hyacinth.
You're back. I'm fine. I've been staying close to Lady Treby and Lady... It's great that you could come back so quickly. They need... Not well. After all, I tried to treat her immediately, but even the sky declaring her death was the hardest thing I've ever had to do as a doctor. Lord Finan, don't push yourself.
It's fine. What I've lost is a mentor and a comrade in arms. You should rest, Hyacinth. You've been awake for a long...
Okay. See you later, everyone.
Next, we should visit Lady Treby.
Snowy. Little Great. back.
Lady Treby.
Snowy, don't. Please don't apologize. You went to the grove to prepare yourself for the threats to Akama. You didn't do anything wrong. We were always by Aggie's side throughout this long journey. She knew she wouldn't see the end of the Flame Chase journey. Yet, she gave everything without hesitation.
I know what Aglaya expected of me. Right now, the last thing
The scroll over there was entrusted to us by Aggie. I think now's the right time.
Finan, my humble student, my trust. As I write this, you are locked in a battle of words with the Council of Elders, fighting for the survival of the flame. I deeply regret and feel guilty for hastily pushing you and the Trailblazer into the debate. But please forgive me. At that moment, I considered the debate a routine affair, assuming I could win merely with the support and experience we'd accumulated over centuries. But the trap was likely set by the debater Calictus. He had prepared a severed golden thread in advance. He claimed I was reading everyone's thoughts with the golden thread to cheat in the debate. I could have countered that low tactic in 100 ways. But my words slipped out before I could even think about them. With deceitful scoundrels like you in the crowd, I have no choice but to rely on the golden thread to keep watch over every... You can imagine the reaction that comment provoked. At that moment, I felt my time was run. The divinity in this body might be eternal, but that is not the essence of me. I am a daughter of humanity, but realizing that my humanity was fading, I began to plan my exit. What kind of departure would not wait? But I knew I couldn't simply fade away in my sleep like anyone else. The serpents have always lurked in the darkness. If my departure were to be calm and uneventful, it would only lead to a swarm of those serpents emerging from their nests. I must feign weakness deliberately to make those serpents lose patience and act rashly. Just as they think they've struck and sunk their fangs into my heels, the blaze soaring into the sky might sow fear and confusion. But I have no worries about people losing their way. You're not perfect, Finan. I've witnessed your confusion, recklessness, and deep sensitivity. Yet, in your way, you are perfect. You embrace everyone's... That might be what sets our Sky Father Kefili apart from other deities. They recognize the imperfections in their Finan, while you zealously pursued strife, believing it to be your destined path. From the very beginning, my thoughts have never changed. You are the destined world-bearer of Emporius. Go, complete the flame chase journey of the prophecy. I will be waiting at the end of the West Wind, looking
Aglaya, How could I possibly? Along, can you do me? Please deliver a message to Lord Krateros. Have him gather the Holy City guards. Urge everyone who has concerns about the Holy City's future and the Flame Chase journey to attend. Thank you. It's been a harrowing day for everyone. Please make sure to rest. Cortonis, what brings you to Marmoreal Palace? I planned to get everything settled before coming to see you.
How are you holding up, I wanted to see. Better than I expected, you seem.
There's no room for doubt anymore. It's time to take action and show everyone that the leadership of the...
Right, your assessment is... now.
Is this it? You've completed it.
Dawnmaker. The name I've chosen before dawn. Prepare for battle. For tomorrow.
Dawnmaker. Unbelievable. You've never seen that black-clad sword master. You've recreated...
Precise, your description. Imbued it with the power of dawn I already have. Wield it. May triumph always...
Thank you, Cortonis. I will use this sword to protect...
Another thing there is.
What's this?
Stored here. The remnants of a This was her commission. Her death.
Can she still hear us?
It's difficult to confirm. About divinity, we know in this way. She wanted to be with you.
I understand. Let me keep it. With this. May this work, but when the world dashed her hopes and fell into disarray, if she could see me now, she would surely...
How will the Holy City continue without Lady Goldweave? Look! Lord Finan is here.
Will he step up to lead Akama?
Not long ago, I spoke at the Citizens' Assembly at Dawncloud. I wrestled with every word, searching for the right ones to rally support and keep. In the end, I remembered a lesson from one of my teachers. In battles where words are weapons, outrage, and I followed his strategy. I painted my opponents as nothing more than pests, tore apart their character, and the strategy worked. I secured enough votes to achieve my goal, but afterward, there wasn't even a flicker of joy. I realized that apparent victory masked a deeper failure. In my pursuit of success, I fueled division and strayed far from my very purpose that led me to the Flame Chase journey. This journey was supposed to unify, not divide. To strengthen us, not weaken us. It was the gold thread that mended our rifts in the past. Some saw it as a means of surveillance, a tool of control. But no one can deny that it was Aglaya who held this city and even this shadow. Now she is gone. Yes, as you have heard, the demigod Aglaya, who guarded the holy city for a millennium, has indeed fallen.
Lady Goldweaver!
Find the murderer! Make them pay!
I felt the same as all of you, and I wanted to stand here beside you, to condemn the sinners, to discuss retribution, but my perspective has changed. The golden threads that once bound this city have unraveled. Yet no one is celebrating their freedom from control. Deep down, we all know the last safeguard against the harm we may do to each other is gone. No divine power will protect us from the malice in our hearts.
Finon has a way with words. You think highly of yourself, don't you?
The flame-chased journey is nearing its end. Before I rise to the skies, I challenge you. Cast out the shadows and malice within your hearts. Let your spirit shine brighter than the sky itself. Let me bear witness. Even without the divine authority of romance, Akama will remain a sanctuary in these end times. A place for the kind people Aglaya dreamed of. A better people!
Better people! Better people! Better people! Better people! Better people! Better people!
I appreciate your willingness to accept the challenge. You have reminded me that to bear the burden of creation, I need only to give one thing. It's a gift she once gave me without hesitation, and now I share it with each. There's still a long way to go before Amphorius is reborn. But we will not forget the past as we move forward. Allow me this moment. I want to borrow a few minutes of your time to commemorate Adem. She was Akama's dressmaker, the leader of the Chrysos heirs. Was being us.
That singing sounds so familiar. That's our song, and Snowy used to love it!
Yes, Lady Trian. For that your songs always dispelled the clouds in my heart.
Snowy was so cute and kind when... Now... you've grown so much.
Time spares no one, so there's nothing we can do.
Don't mention it. Your light is as bright as ever. See you, Snowy.
Goodbye, Lady Trian.
I heard what you said. Are you suggesting the debate tactics I've taught you?
Not at all, Professor Anaxa. Honestly, without...
Good thing your head's still clear. The Chrysos heir of Kefali. I had no idea you had it in.
Who could have thought, Professor? By the way, I've...
Some things never change. In our next lives, I'll teach you how to
I'll be goodbye, Professor Anaxa. Miss Castros? Aren't you going to say something?
Lord Finan, you have always been, ever since we first met, You've seen me as a friend. But that's dangerous.
Dangerous?
Laughing and chatting with you, I sometimes forget who I am.
I hadn't thought of it that way.
Please, no apologies. Despite everything, thinking back on the times we spent together
I feel the same.
Goodbye, Finan.
Goodbye, Gasteros. Aglaia.
Remember, Finan, after completing the flame chase, leave the decision to the Chrysos heirs are the executors of the prophecy. Yet they, the people, are the true masters of this world.
Rest assured, the difference between a presumptuous hero and a tyrant.
Well said. You've got a good memory.
It's late. Anything else?
Anything else? Even in your imagination, I'm not one to show my
No worries. I've long understood. Thank you for bringing me here, Aglaia.
Maybe what I wanted to say wasn't you, child, but this crumbling world. Goodbye, Finan.
Goodbye, Aglaia.
Did you forget me?
Forget you? Like I'd ever. We aren't parting ways forever. You're just off to guard the gates at Castrum Kremnos.
You know just how to make... I have a feeling we'll meet again in this lifetime.
That's very confident of you. I've changed since then.
A bold statement for a mere mortal who hasn't yet clicked. See you around. Finan of Ides Elysium.
It's a date. Mightymo.
What a poignant, yet splendid journey. And it's still not over yet, is it?
Yes, Cyrene.
I was right. In the end, you did become the deliverer.
A lot has changed while you were away. I've met so many people. I'm not the same person I used to be.
But to me, you've never changed at all, Finan.
Dawn Cloud. This place holds so... I remember you could see the Gold Weaver sign from here. All the way down the... But my eyes aren't what they used to be 1,000 years ago.
Cyphera, you... seamstress. Does Akama have any treasures so rare that not even your... I mean...
Of course it has. I heard there's a gem of all worlds hidden. It's truly a priceless treasure, being a part of Kefali's divine body. Even I, the Gold Weaver.
Gem of all worlds. Nice! Got it! Well, please keep looking after the shop while I...
Let me guess, Cyphera. You're probably already plotting to sneak into Dawncloud to steal that gem. And your next move is probably trying to sell it to the highest bidder, then...
Look, seamstress. Are you sure you aren't peeking into my head?
You might be skilled at covering up lies, but your compassion... Don't lie to yourself. Do you honestly think this is the right thing to do?
What else am I supposed to do? That's the only thing I can do with my power. You keep talking about how I have the potential to become a good person, but I don't know what I need to do to get there. I can't weave golden dresses like you. I can't sing as well as the only things I'm good at are the underhanded street smarts that no one even respects. But I still want to be...
I know, Cyphera. You are justified in your anger. Destiny is never fair. And your path, but you have to be... I am convinced that you're the only one who can bear the authority of truth.
I just want everyone to believe that the world is beautiful. Would that lie become reality? If enough people...
Lies will always be lies, but sometimes...
Huh. Are you really planning to just stand there forever?
I never thought I could slip past your sharp ears, Miss Cypher. I just didn't think it'd be right to
Still as charming with your words as ever, boy. Your speech at the public baths was...
Thank you. I had a feeling back then that you were in the audience. Intuition certainly is a thing of wonder.
Oh. And you didn't call me out on the spot. You waited all this time to...
Well, I thought you'd need some time to yourself. After...
Enough small talk. Tell me, what kind of trouble did you...
We've only met a couple of times, but you've always gone straight to business. I respect that about you all. You're probably aware that Aglaya has earned the support of the entire city for the Chrysos heirs. Everyone believes that but they didn't get everybody. To this day, we still haven't found Elder Kynus, the leader.
Ah, I see. You're afraid she'll do something wild now that she's pushed into a corner, aren't you?
Yes. I believe that Kefali's core flame, forever enshrined above the Council Theater, would... We're setting out to campaign against Aquila in a few days. With the Chrysos heirs
You think those desperate dogs will try to snatch the core flame while you're gone? So, you want me to give them a nice long walk while you're away, right?
You sure saw right through me, Miss Cypher. I know exactly what you can do. Godlike, I have only one request. Please, use whatever tricks you need.
Uh-huh. Hey, Deliverer. Do you honestly think that there's no way I'll turn you? Do you even have any plan Bs if I decide to nope out on this?
As the demigod of trickery, there are no other trump cards in the world that can outrank you.
What confidence. You talk as if you have everything in the palm of your hand. Then let me tell you something you don't know. The Flame Reaver. They've been watching.
You mean?
Bet you didn't expect that, huh? I've been tracking them all this time. That lunatic may have lost their mind, but they're no fool.
Professor Anaxa once analyzed this. He thought it was probably...
Ha! Sacred Art's my foot! I could... Allow me to let you in on the actual secret. They probably held off from attacking Akama because the Seamstress's defense network was way tougher than you thought. Now that she's gone, and you're heading out to the Eye of Twilight, with the city's defenses in shambles.
What a dangerous situation we find ourselves. But since you're the one who brought it up, I'm guessing you already have a solution in mind.
Just look how ridiculously calm you are right now. But you guessed it right. Consider this a 2-for-1 deal. I'll keep that lunatic entertained on top of protecting Kefali.
You have my deepest gratitude. That Flame Reaver's power.
Don't forget, Deliverer. There's a fundamental truth in this world. Cyphera will always get the last laugh. Need to make sure you don't die before you pay me.
I've been trying to stay away from here since the black tide destroyed the grove. But the wind keeps pulling me back. I know, little Ika. But we have an even more important mission this time round. You're right. At least I can still have... Oh, ancestors. Please wait for just a bit longer.